I'm sure most of you don't like when the main character is the chosen one, because then it seems he was destined to achieve something, and his hard work and accomplishments seem less than they really are. Also, if there is a character that motivates you and you want to work hard as well because of them, it's kind of sad when it turns out that he was destined to achieve greatness, and it was not all due to his hard work and experiences. The same goes with Luffy. In 2022, there were a few chapters where he was mentioned as the chosen one, the next joy boy, the sun god Nika, the warrior that everyone was waiting for, and now it seems he was destined to become Pirate King. This is true and also not true, and I'll explain why. Before we start, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel for more videos. I hope you'll enjoy. Technically, Luffy is the chosen one because facts state that he has the Nika no Mi, the straw hat that probably has some secrets with it, and most likely he will become the Pirate King and change many things in One Piece. But was he the chosen one from the start? I don't think so. I know there are a few theories that Zoan devil fruits have their own souls and that the devil fruit chose Luffy on its own. Also, some think Shanks was looking for Ace, the son of the Pirate King, but when he saw Luffy, he decided to give the fruit to him. My beliefs are close, but I think there's more to it. Let's start from the beginning. Look at this manga panel. What do you mean, Pirate King? You didn't just eat a devil fruit, now you've got that stupid mouth as well? And then he continues, "This is my fault for leaving you in that laid-back windmill village." We also know that Garp blames Shanks for Luffy wanting to become the Pirate King. We took it directly because Shanks was the one who influenced Luffy. He lost his army to the Sea King, gave him the Straw Hat, and also Luffy liked how the crew lived. There is a high chance that he would have become a pirate even without the devil fruit, but I think the Nika no Mi is what made Luffy the chosen one. If we focus on Garp's words, it seems like Luffy's wish to become the Pirate King came along with the devil fruit. What did the devil fruit change? This is a mythical Zoan type devil fruit called Hito no Mi model Nika that allows the consumer to gain Nika's traits and abilities. For unknown reasons, the world government is extremely interested in this fruit and has even covered up its identity by renaming it to the Gomu no Mi. Nika is the name of a mythical warrior that was once revered as the sun god by slaves from ancient times. According to Dr. Vegapunk, Nika's existence is only recorded in the most ancient of texts, having been otherwise erased in more modern documents. According to the legend heard by Who's Who, Nika was a heroic, benevolent figure who was a friend to slaves. It was said that Nika would one day come for the slaves to liberate them from their oppressive masters and bring smiles to their faces. Even comparing that to just the Straw Hats, Luffy managed to free them all. Zoro was caught, Nami was a slave, other Straw Hats were afraid of chasing their dreams, and so on. Mihawk's quote explains a lot as well. It's not some sort of special power, but he has the ability to make allies of everyone he meets, and that is the most fearsome ability on the seas. After knowing that devil fruits contain souls, many things changed. The fruits have a devil inside of them. Logia devils are either natural climates or fundamental forces. Paramecia devils are either artificial materials or abstract concepts. Zoan devil fruits are animal spirits, and animals are intelligent organisms. Either way, there is no intelligence in a material, concept, climate, or force, so it makes no difference if it's Paramecia or Logia. Only humans and animals have spirits, so only Zoan devil fruits can act independently of a human spirit to control them. In chapter 1070, Luffy mentioned that he was losing consciousness, and after a few seconds, Luffy turned into an old man. We still don't fully know how his powers work, but we can see that he has no full control over Gear 5. Of course, it takes a lot of energy, and there is a chance that he does not fully control the devil of the fruit. But back to Mihawk's quote. I think we can all agree that his words are 100% true. Luffy makes allies everywhere, and in every arc, he saves, helps, or makes someone free. We don't know if Luffy had it from the beginning, but it's clear that these characteristics are identical to Nika's. So here's the main question. Are Luffy's characteristics, personality, and power his own, or is it due to the devil fruit? I will answer this question near the end of the video. Before that, let's talk about Shanks and Luffy. Shanks is probably the most mysterious character in the whole anime. What does he want? He was on the Pirate King's ship, but he did not reach the Laugh Tale. Does he want to reach it on his own? All his actions are really mysterious. Stopping the war, taking Whitebeard and Ace's bodies, his connections to the Gorosei, who is the character he wanted to talk about, and so on. He is full of secrets and question marks. He seems kind, cheerful, friendly, and evil, serious, and dark at the same time. That's why we can't state anything about Shanks for sure, but let's follow the details. We know that Shanks stole the Gomu Gomu fruit from the world government. Most likely the government and Marines did not know about the true powers of the fruit because Gorosei mentioned that the devil fruit has not been awakened for centuries and it was a legend for now, but most likely Shanks knew the truth about the devil fruit. Why would he steal a devil fruit for another reason? There are no devil fruit users in his crew. He stole it for a very specific reason. We know that Blackbeard tried to steal this fruit, but we don't know why. Many people speculate that the Gomu Gomu no Mi and Yami Yami no Mi look similar and that Teach made a mistake, but Blackbeard confirmed that he studied every single fruit and he had detailed information and knew that he wanted the Yami Yami no Mi. I don't think he just mistook it for the Gomu Gomu because of its color. We don't know how Blackbeard got his hands on the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia or if the Nika Devil Fruit is in it, but there is a chance that Blackbeard knew about the true power of this Devil Fruit and wanted to steal it. Maybe not for himself because he wanted the Yami Yami no Mi, but maybe he didn't want anyone to have such power, or he wanted it for his crewmates. I can't state it as a fact, of course, so it's just a random theory for now. But let's continue with Shanks. Dawn Island was rather unremarkable compared to other islands in One Piece, even in the East Blue. While the island itself wasn't famous, Fuchsia Village was quite friendly, even towards pirates like Shanks and his crew. For most of the series, it seemed as though that was the main reason that the red-haired pirates would visit the island so frequently, to stock up on supplies and for the peaceful atmosphere. Some think Shanks visited the village for Makino, and some say it was because of Port Gus D. Ace. While Roger's son living on that island was kept a secret, with only a handful of people knowing the truth, there is a pretty good chance that Shanks was there specifically to find Ace. The Hito Hito no Mi model Nika didn't just give whoever ate it the powers of the sun god Nika, but also happened to be the same devil fruit that the legendary figure Joy Boy seemed to have eaten himself. Roger was fascinated by Joy Boy and even wished to have been born around the same time as him. It stands to reason that Shanks might have stolen the fruit specifically so that he could give it to Ace, helping him become the next Joy Boy and carry Roger's legacy and will. But is it not strange that Shanks, one of the greatest pirates with his crew, could not find Ace and Luffy just ate the devil fruit by chance? When Ace went to meet Shanks, he introduced himself as Luffy's brother, and that was the only reason why Shanks met him in a friendly manner. Shanks clearly did not recognize Ace, so he has not seen him at least for the last 10 years, maybe even never. If Roger gave Shanks an order to protect his child, which I don't think is true, we know Roger asked Garp to do that. Shanks would at least see him, is it not so? There is no chance that the only order Roger gave Shanks was to give him the devil fruit and leave, so I believe Shanks had nothing to do with Ace. Now for the second part. I read One Piece Chapter 1 several times, and right before Luffy ate the devil fruit, he told Shanks that he was going to learn how to swim. We see Shanks' face in every panel when he talks, but in this one, we see his back from an interesting perspective. We don't see his face, and he says, "That's good, kid, do whatever you want." That's a really interesting panel. Then we see Luffy eating a devil fruit. Yes, no one paid attention to the devil fruit because of Higuma. But why was the devil fruit there? Did the devil fruit choose Luffy? Is that not too many coincidences? Shanks was in Luffy's village with one of the greatest devil fruits and Luffy ate it by chance. Also, Shanks told Luffy that it was the Gomu Gomu no Mi and it makes the body become like rubber. How did he know that? Too many questions. As I said, we cannot state anything about Shanks, but for now, I believe Shanks was the one who made Luffy eat the devil fruit by chance. One day, Shanks witnessed Luffy's attempt to prove himself worthy of joining his crew. He and his men watched with anticipation, but were then shocked as Luffy stabbed himself below his left eye. Did this moment change everything? Is this where Shanks knew Luffy was the one? Or are there more secrets and Shanks went to this village specifically for Luffy? He is the son of Monkey D. Dragon after all, and the grandchild of Monkey D. Garp. I hope we'll get answers to these questions soon. The fact is that this devil fruit changed everything. Are Luffy's characteristics, personality, and power his own? Or are they due to his devil fruit? I think the answer is both. Luffy is kind and determined from the start, and the devil fruit gave him its power to grow Luffy's characteristics. In chapter 1069, Vegapunk says, "Each devil fruit embodies a different wish someone had for our evolution. If only I could do X, it would be great if Y were possible." The powers actualize these sentiments, showcasing potential futures for humanity. After hearing these words, I think Luffy was kind, influential, and free from the start. He wanted to become the Pirate King, and this devil fruit helps him a lot to achieve his goals and boost his characteristics. In other words, Luffy both is and isn't the chosen one. If it's true that Shanks wanted Luffy to eat the devil fruit, then Shanks chose the chosen one. That's it for today. I hope this was interesting and enjoyable, and I'm really interested in your opinions. What do you think about this theory? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video. Bye.